The search for lost graves continues in an East Kansas City cemetery. For years, people have wondered why their family members' graves disappear.
Tonight, the search is taking a different turn. Amy Hawley has the story.
Well, this is a story that affects anyone who's ever lost a family member. Our investigation has revealed there is no guarantee your buried loved ones will be cared for as most people expect. We went with one family on their search for their lost graves and buried answers.
Patricia and her family buried their mother and their brother at Blue Ridge Lawn Memorial Gardens 10 years ago. But within the last year, they say the two graves mysteriously disappeared. They've been searching for the cemetery operator, Richard Love, for months. And with our help, Patricia finally found him.
I'm going to find out before I leave here, yes.
Let's go.
He found the grave sites on crudely recorded sheets of paper in his office, a place he rarely allows anyone to go.
I didn't know that you were looking for all these people until now.
So who's handling your business is that you don't know about this?
It's a complaint we've heard over and over again.
I wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Since 2004, family members have surrounded us on Memorial Day at this aged, inexpensive, exclusively African-American cemetery.
There's supposed to be 5 here.
Yeah.
And you're positive this is where it is?
Yeah.
All of them suddenly finding themselves grieving for a different reason.
This body is to people, but it's still our family.
They're grieving the loss of their now lost loved ones.
My mother and my brother's grave is just completely lost. There's no headstone.
Where have they gone? Problem is, on so many occasions, the man with the answer was nowhere to be found.
Nothing.
We've tried, as have so many others. He doesn't spend a lot of time in his old tin office, one of several places out here where families would say there's not a soul here.
The calendar he has up is December 2003.
So we finally had to track him down at his house.
Well, I can't get a hold of you at the cemetery.
I've got a mailbox out that the postman puts stuff in, and I've got another messaging box. I can't do anyone any good on Memorial Day.
But after we asked, he finally agreed to make time for Patricia.
He should automatically know where he's got the paper in his hand.
He says his gravedigger normally does the searching.
I know she's not back there.
The headstone sinks somewhere into the ground, but Mr. Love says he doesn't know until a family notifies him. Patricia's family says they've been trying since before Mother's Day.
I don't care if I don't come out till 5 years from now. When I come out 5 years, I expect to see my mother's gravestone and my brother's.
It'll be there.
Well, where is it at? You can't even find it.
Where do you think it is?
What do I think it is?
Yeah.
Look, I didn't bring my shovel down here with me.
What consumers need to know is Patricia's problem could be your problem too. Our investigation revealed Missouri has no laws requiring the maintenance of graves. They can disappear into the ground under high grass, leaving families like these to dig for their loved ones with shoes or weed eaters on their own, with no other recourse.
The presumption is that they will have a place, a marker, a gravestone, where they will be able to come and remember their loved one forever.
Well,
that is the presumption.
okay.
So what are they paying for then?
Okay, no stone in any cemetery is going to remain static.
Thought he had found it and had dug them up, and he still haven't.
But as he has with others, Barbara in 2004, Shirley this year, and now Patricia and her sister, when we got involved, Mr. Love finally did find her family after no one was around.
It's just so emotional when you have to wait this long. It's just crazy. You can't really express how much your mother's love is for you. And that's what she is.
The family says it is now time for Mr. Love to do a different kind of soul searching. The Missouri Attorney General is considering an investigation right now because the law says operators must provide reasonable assistance to people who are their customers, and also it requires that cemeteries provide maps and communication, obviously, where all of those grave sites are. As for treating graves with respect, the only way to make sure that they're maintained really is to just pay more money for what's called perpetual care or endowed care. And you have to ask about it because they're not going to tell you up front, because what most people don't realize is 90% of cemeteries in Missouri are not endowed care. Most are exempt, unregulated, and that means unlicensed. So buyer beware. And if you have a complaint about this cemetery or the Highland Ridge Cemetery, call the Attorney General's office. We put the number on our website, NBCActionNews.com. It is the only way to get the state involved in this.
And now people know, so that's the most important place to start. So thank you, Amy.